Okay, we're still waiting on Idaho.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
So you are the chief political anchor of the Fox News Channel.
That I am.
What is your big headline coming out of tonight?
Donald Trump, 2 big wins. Ted Cruz, a great night.
The second place finish in Michigan, possibly.
In Mississippi and possibly in Michigan. And it looks like Bernie Sanders is going to pull out a surprise win.
Mm-hmm.
And I think all those 3 things, Donald Trump's dominance, Ted Cruz surging, and Bernie Sanders win are the headlines. But then Marco Rubio, boy, he does not have, it doesn't seem like, a lot of momentum going into Florida.
Which really helps Trump, potentially, even though Cruz is now setting up offices in Florida and says he's making a real play for that state, but, hasn't really been campaigning there. Question for you on Charles's point about the Democratic race. So even if the Bernie thing is potentially a mirage, right? The longer that contest goes on, the more potentially damaging it is to the Democratic side. I mean, Debbie Wasserman Schultz seems to be delighting in what she's seeing on the Republican side, but I don't know how great it is for Hillary, if she emerges as the eventual nominee, to have Bernie stay in this forever.
You're exactly right. I mean, there's a civil war inside the Democratic Party, and there's a momentum there, an anti-establishment wing that follows Bernie Sanders. And the fact that young people overwhelmingly are going towards the Sanders campaign is a concern.
Mm-hmm. And he's offering a lot of free stuff, and now so is she, for the young people, which they love to hear. Who could blame them? Well, it's been a lovely evening. Thank you for being with us.
That does it for us. A special edition of Hannity is next, followed immediately by a live edition of The Five.